So here we have some radicals that we need to simplify using addition or subtraction. For the first one, we have 3 radical 5x minus 2 radical 5x. So 3 minus 2 would be 1 radical 5x, or we can just write it as radical 5x. Here we have 12 times the cube root of 7xy minus 8 times the fifth root of 7xy. Since these indexes are different, we cannot combine them. So it's already in its simplest form, so it would just stay the same. For number 3, we have 6x squared radical 7 plus 4x radical 5. Again, our radicals are different. We cannot add these. We can't add a radical 7 and a radical 5. So it's already in its simplest form, and it would stay that way. Remember, we can only combine terms that are exactly alike, and these are not exactly alike, even though they do have the same index. For number 4, at first it looks like we're not going to be able to add them because they don't have the same radicand, so we can't combine unlike terms. However, if you notice that 12 is not in its simplest radical form, 12 would be broken down to 4 and 3, where 4 is a perfect square. So 12, we can rewrite it as 2 radical 3. 75 would be 25 and 3. 25 would be 5 and 5. So it would be plus 5 radical 3. And then this is already in its simplest form. So that's negative radical 3, which we can also think of as negative 1 radical 3. So here we have 2 radical 3 plus 5 radical 3 is 7 radical 3 minus 1 radical 3 would be 6 radical 3. And that's your final answer. So if they're not exactly alike, you can't add them, but make sure you look here and see if there's a way to simplify them to become alike.